everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Unn Swanström and I am a UX and product designer. I am thrilled to have you watching my very first YouTube video. Why do I have a YouTube channel? As I told you, I'm a designer, and in my profession, I think it's really important to keep learning and to try new things. So I thought, why not do that together with you? So in this channel, I'll be experimenting, talking to people I admire, and just designing some fun stuff. In today's episode, we are going to look at what animations can do to help elevate our designs and declutter our interfaces. So let's take a look in Figma. This is my mood board for today, and as you can maybe tell, the weather in Stockholm today is fantastic. Since this is a design project I'm doing in my spare time and I'm not getting paid for this, I want to have fun with it and really experiment with some playful colors and a really fun app. So today I'm making a ice cream delivery app, or I'm exploring really what an ice cream delivery app could look like if I made one. I've been experimenting a little bit here in Figma already, just like any TV chef would do really. And what we're gonna do today is to add some interaction to these still designs. Why do we want to do that? Because a prototype is worth 1,000 meetings, as someone I can't remember once said. And it's so true. A prototype is really the most powerful tool that you can imagine to have a conversation about design and get everyone on the same page about what it is you're actually going to do. I never ever show designs without having them clickable because it's just so much clearer. When you're going to prototype, make sure to always define what it is you want to learn from making that prototype. What's really the purpose of that prototype? Help yourself by always defining that, because depending on what you decide to focus on, you are going to have very different prototypes. If I make a prototype for a round of user testing, that should be a really extensive, and everything should be clickable, and it should all make sense, and it should have correct states and correct data in it. But right now, what I want to do in this prototype is get a feeling for how we could do maybe transitions and maybe see if animation in our prototype could help us declutter the interface. Okay, so what we want to do in this prototype, let's write it down so we remember, is can we add more fun? Can I declutter the interface? Can we add more fun, and can we declutter the interface? I also want to experiment with transitioning from a card to a page and see if I can do something nice with that. Let's get started with making a basic clickable prototype. So from this loading page, I want us to have we are in prototype mode in Figma. So from here, I just drag the interaction, and I want it to be after delay, 800 milliseconds maybe, go to this page where I can browse the ice cream, many yummy ice creams. And from this page, I want to, this yummy delicious thing to go to the details page. And here on this page, why is there no purchase button on this page? That's not so good. Let's see what what this looks like on a phone. Always, always, always see what it looks like on a phone. Here I have a bunch of delicious, delicious ice creams. Yum, yum, yum. And I have 0 in my basket. That we need to change. When I click this, I put it in my basket. Go to prototype. If I click the image, I want this to get selected. So we need to make another version of this page where this is selected, and I want the selection to be a border around this group. So let's make that. I want a lovely poppy raspberry. Send backward, send backward, send backward, send to back. Too far back. Don't be behind the wafer. Here we go. Why didn't I just make a border on that group? One might wonder, and that's a really good question. So if I have this group selected and I put a stroke on it, oh wait, that actually worked. Haha, never mind. That's why I didn't put a stroke on it. That's silly. That's not what I want. Go away. I guess I could put a shadow on there, but I'll just make a rectangle that sits right behind it, like so, and it should have the same roundness to the corners. So that is the selected state, and maybe actually it also, this goes a little bit over here, and whoop, and we put a 1. No, that goes over here. So that's 42. This one is 32. So you, my friend, are too far from the edge. There we go. So over here, when it's selected, it says 1 times 52 kroner, which is Swedish currency. Swedish currency is what we use to pay for things in Sweden. Something like that, and you can be the same color as you. Nice. Okay, so this is what it looks like when I have selected 1 ice cream, and then I also change this to one ice cream for you. Okay, good, symmetrical. Okay, so let's try making this clickable. So if I click the image here, I select it and on tap instant yes. Let's see what that looks like in here. So I click it. Oh, did you see that? It moved. I don't like that. So are you centered? Are you no, you weren't centered. Oh, tricksy hobbitses. Now they are in the same location. So this is 1515. This is 1515. Okay, let's see. Click it, it stays. And maybe I deselect it by clicking it too. That would make sense. Yep. And now all the yummy ice creams. And now why in the world would I have it so that just the image is clickable and not this bit? I want this bit to go to the details page for that ice cream. That goes to there. Let's try it out. Yes, that worked. Oh, no, why are you scrollable? Don't be scrollable. No scrolling, thank you. Yeah, no scrolling. Perfect. Perfect. Felt right to do it that way. Here, I can select an ice cream. I can go to the details page. I should be able to buy that ice cream. That would be nice. So if I click this button, I want to go to this page where I have 1 ice cream. Let's try it. Yay, It worked. This is also a really good way of getting people to buy many, because it's not obvious that if I just look up here, maybe I missed down there that I bought one and I will have many. I want to proceed in this flow and I want to pay, and maybe there is a payment screen to be something like this, and I want to have these lovely wafers. I want it to be yellow like this one, and I want it to have this pretty background like I have over here. I'll paste that here. Ready to pay. So I have one raspberry relief, and I can either shop more or pay. In the menu, we could have a little go back, and the call to action here would be send me my ice cream. And I will make this button greener maybe when you have something in your basket. White text. With newer iPhones, you need to have some, because they don't have the button in the bottom, so you need to have some space. So leave a good 40 or so. Send me my ice cream. And you go center in your button. Good job, little button. Good job. Send me my ice cream, or go back shopping. One ice cream. Let's always say me. Make sure that who you're talking to is the same in all of your copy. Okay, so if I click this button, it goes here. And if I click here, I will be prompted with this. Where should we deliver to? I write my address and the number. It's not my real address. My cat's name is Arnold, so I make up mock addresses in designs. It's always Arnold Road or Arnold this and Arnold that. And then when I click that button, it goes to payment method. And this joke is only going to be funny if you see this during the corona crisis. Otherwise, not so much. Sorry, people of the future, for my very 2020 corona related toilet paper joke. Let's try it out. Restart. I am in the Sunday Funday ice cream shop. I get to pick whatever ice cream I want, and I want to have raspberry relief. Go to the details page. Okay, I can go back. I can select this. Go send me my ice cream. Where should we deliver to? Yeah. Shut up and take my money. What kind of money? So plastic currency, and then pay. Yay, success. Oh, ice cream. This is okay, and this is fine if you just want to talk about your design in a meeting, and it's like first this, and that goes to there, and that goes to there. But it doesn't really give you a feel for how the design should behave. I think it's very like, ja, ja, ja. When you have instant transitions, it becomes quite rough. It doesn't feel very nice. And in transitions, you can really play with the feeling. And there's so much fun stuff that you can do. So here, for instance, on the loading page, when we go from there to here, maybe it's a slide out animation so that when it's loading, and then it's kind of like when you draw the curtains away. Maybe it's something like that. I don't know. So maybe it's a 400 millisecond long transition. And I don't want to smart animate any matching layers here because it's the first thing that happens. Let's try it out. Whoa. Let's actually do it on click so I have control of when it happens. On click, yay. And then that fades in nicely. Okay, so here I'm scrolling, and when I go to the details page, now it's just like, how about if we could have this image like animate up to the top, and it's like the card just goes like and fits the phone. That would be really nice. So let's see what happens if when I click this on tap, we instead of instant pick a smart animation, smart animate, and let's just see what it does if we do that. No. Let's slow it down so that we can, that's my best trick for finding when things behave strange. First of all, we want to rename this button. If I ungroup this, what will happen? There we go. Okay, so in order to get that nice animation that we want, we needed to ungroup this. So here's one of the reasons why it's really important to state why are you making this prototype? What do you want to learn from this prototype? If this is a prototype that's all about getting that high glossy, like defining the glossy finish of what the app should feel like when it's finished, then this is the kind of shortcut that I am willing to take. So here, when you're in prototype mode and you have something highlighted, you can see this image and this image and this image, this image and this image, they're the same because Figma thinks this one is the same, this one is the same as this one. You can see this text is the same as this text and this text. It gets like a blue line on it, and that's how Figma tells you that this is going to try to smart animate over here. Let's see what this animation looks like if we slow it down to 400 now. Click here. See, isn't that nice? How it just like kind of slides up and the card becomes the new page. And if I go back, can you see how nice how the header is behaving as well? When I click here, the header goes up. That's because in this artboard here, I've moved the header up. That's why it slides up like that. So when I click buy, now I want to change this to smart animate. So buy. And it kind of did something there. Did you see? Didn't mind that effect. But actually, what I think would be even nicer now that we're animating and stuff is that if this button, why does it say 0 yum in basket? I think that's unnecessary information actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these off screen, and when I click this, it should come in. So we're on this one and we click buy. One ice cream for me. With animation, you can really like hide parts of your UI until you need them, and then you can bring them in the screen. So that way you get you don't have these two green buttons that are calling for your attention, but rather you just have one call to action, and when you click that, the thing arrives. So what you need to do is you need to make sure that this is around on both screens. And actually, now that I think of it, here in this screen, this button, group 26, could just be the same as this one. And if we have this, because I don't need it to do that animation of the text, looked like it was okay, but I wasn't in love with it. So rather just like have this button be on the same screen but underneath. And then once we click the buy button, this comes up. When you get that little motion as well, let's see it. Well, that's really something that's going to catch your user's eye and have them look at that. I want this transition to be nicer. So on top, I want the animation to be push. Yes, push it should be. And let's see how that goes. I say 1 ice cream for me. No. One ice cream for me. Something was strange here. Maybe we just don't smart animate the matching layers here. So then it goes like that. So here you can try out a bunch of different ways to animate to that page. I like push, I like move in, because then it feels like it goes over top a little bit. So let's try that one. All right, it goes over, and if you would to push instead, push would be like this. So it goes like this. Whereas slide is more like this. And let's go for a move in, slide in actually. Yeah, let's do slide. Nah, move in. Move in it is. And this one is going to be move out. Yum. Raspberry relief. Bye. Oh, 1 ice cream for me. Slide in. Send me my ice cream. Actually, I was playing around a little bit with what I like an alternative for this form. So here, forgot some H's. So the fun thing about animating things in Figma is that you can do whatever you want. I tried another way of entering your address into the app, so let's take a look at this. So we're here in the app, and I start, and that slides out, and I pick Raspberry Relief. I buy it. Ice cream for me. Ooh, send me my ice cream. Where should we deliver to? I write my street address, and when I go into the zip code field, those boxes go away. Magic. Actually, not magic. A little bit. Feels like magic. It's smart animate. And I write my zip code, and when I go to the city field, that goes away. Ooh, nice. Thank you. You're welcome, Unn. And I write my city, and I hit return, and I get a little validation, and then automatically it jumps to payment method. And ooh, I don't like having that big gray button there. That shouldn't be there. Now that we can animate things, go away button. This button should be on this screen as well, but out of view, so that once I have selected my payment method, it'll come in. And when I have selected this payment method, this one should fade out a little bit. There we go. It goes automatically to payment method, and I pick plastic currency. Ugh, that was not smart animate. You are instant. Please be smart. Group 32. Group 32. Yes, now they are the same. So I send me my ice cream. I write my things, and here we go. Ooh, it's right. And then payment method. I pick plastic currency, and the button comes in. Good job, button. I pay 52 kroner. When I do so, this should not be instant. It should be a push. Actually, maybe let's just not do push. Let's just do a smart animate and see what happens. And then you don't have check thing. So maybe this, oh, the address here now is on this page, but it's just up underneath the menu thing. And you, my friend, you should not fix position. So you're in top of everything. Do you hear me? Play. No, it's too messy. And then when you go from where should we deliver to the payment method, there's a slide in effect. Like so. And none of this smart animate matching layers business. Right? Yep, that's how it's gonna be. And then when I hit plastic currency, that comes in and the pay. And when I go from here to here, there's no smart animation of matching layers. It's just a new push. Let's have a look at this and see how much nicer it actually feels now that we've added some animation to our UI. So we're here in Sunday Funday. And that slides out. I can scroll here, and when I hit this card, it becomes that page. Hit the buy button and my cart comes in. Want ice cream for me? Yes, please. So here is my order, and I want you to send me my ice cream. Where do we deliver to? Arnold Road 14. Zip code. Yes, zip code. City. Stockholm. Return. It's correct. It goes to the next page with the payment method. And I select plastic currency and I pay. Success! Ice cream will arrive at your doorstep in 17 minutes. Isn't that excellent? These little animations have made such a big difference in the way I design, and designing and testing transitions at the same time is really something that makes me a better designer, because I think more about the flow. I think more about the feeling and how things should behave for the user. I'd love to see your examples of how you do animations to declutter your UIs and make them feel nicer. Show me some fun examples, please. Now, my friends, I need to go have ice cream because all this yumminess has made me really hungry. So until next time, bye. Oh, wait, I forgot. I'm on YouTube. I need to say something about subscribe and liking. I've heard YouTubers do that. Subscribe and like, please. Thank you. And I really, really appreciate you staying here until the very, very end. Mwah.